Hi Virgo, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your Love Bite. Virgo, let's see what's the message here for you today. And yes, these are general collective readings, Virgo. May not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you. Leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. Oh, Tower. Okay. Chariot center of my spread. Okay. Bottom of my deck, 9 of Pentacles. Somebody is single, abundant, doing really well for themselves. Maybe at one time what seemed like a wish come true has blown up, right? Maybe there was a person who was already committed, or maybe there was a question of commitment. I think the single individual, this this 9 of Pentacles person found out some information where they gave up this connection, which at one time could have seemed like a wish come true. They are moving forward. They're moving on. No longer looking back, no longer giving a second chance, which is making probably the other person feel a little depressed. Let's see. I could be wrong, of course, Virgo. Let's start with your dialogue message cards. We'll do that, then we'll clarify these cards and figure this out. Virgo and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Virgo and their person, okay. Let's take a few more Virgo from another deck. Virgo and their person. And just a few more Virgo from a third deck as well. Virgo and their person. Okay, good to go, Virgo. And if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below, Virgo. You can reach me there. First one says, hurting you hurt me even more. The thought of being with you one day is what gets me through today. My friends keep telling me I made a big mistake in letting you go. I want to fix things between us. I just don't know how to make things right at this time. You can't imagine how much I love you. You are the kind of person anyone would desire. I know that I can count on you, and I will show you that you can count on me too. You say that I'm your divine true love and that I'm always on your mind. I don't understand that how you could have then ghosted, ignored, and even blocked me so much over the years. There are times when you've denied my existence so much that I felt the pain might only end if I no longer existed. This is not the way I wanted things to end. I wish I could go back in time. I was there for you when you asked me to be, and even when you were silently suffering, I heard your soul cry out to me, asking for my support. I always showed up for you, but when I needed you, where were you? You were always my desire, the love of my life, but I didn't tell you. It shocked the hell out of me when you told me you felt the same, as I never expected that. You're all I want, but I just don't feel good enough for you. I missed out on something so good. The next person you allow into your life is lucky. Judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. Give me more time. I'm working on being a better counterpart for you. Alright, so Virgo, these were some of your messages. If these were resonating, let's start the reading. But of course, first, an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels have for you. Blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. Sweetness, you get a compliment from the angels today, Virgo. Always stay as wonderful and sweet as you are. You're being gifted a lot of abundance from what I'm feeling. I think the universe is very proud of you, and they're going to be compensating for something that happened here. Maybe you've had a tower moment. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what's the star? What's the star? Yeah, somebody's love got taken for granted. There could be healing from that. Maybe their love never got reciprocated, or they met somebody who was only taking their love and not giving them back in return. I think somebody is healing from that and saying, you know what, I give up. I have nothing else to give you. I'm dropping the fight. Fight for the connection. No, my cup is empty. I have to now take some time out for myself so that I can heal and replenish my own self. What's the Tower, Spirit? What's the Tower? Yeah, somebody made the wrong choice here. I think there's a King of Pentacles who was only thinking about themselves, or they didn't step up to, offer any kind of stability or security. They whatever choice they made, I think they made which was for their interest. It's like, yeah, this makes me happy. All my 9 cups are full. Maybe they treated that person as maybe just a friend or a friends with benefits or something, thinking they could talk their way into, keeping things going. Because I don't think the other person, they really wanted their life to change, or they didn't want things to change in their life. Maybe this person was not in a position to offer commitment. They could have been maybe already in a committed partnership. So tell me, Spirit, what's the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant? Yep, this person was probably breadcrumbing or giving to more than 2, right? And thinking that things could keep moving happily for them. But then karma came in, I think, yeah. And the other person gave up. I think whatever communication happened, which this person could have said that, you know what, and I'm not ready to commit right now, or I maybe later, or I'm already in a commitment, or whatever happened here. The karma that they got was that the other person immediately shut it down, said, you know what, I'm not going to fight for this connection. If it's not going to go anywhere, 2 cards saying the same thing. I think the other person said, I'd rather be single. I'd rather be independent than fight for a connection which is not going to end up in something committed. I think this individual who gave up could have gotten onto their own chariot and said, you know what, I'm going to hold back from you now. I am going to focus on moving forward. So, Chariot, Spirit, what's the Chariot? Yep, they made their own choice. They made their own decision to say, I'm not going to be, standing at standby while you never make a choice, or you never make a decision, or you have other options. I'm not going to be treated like that. I'm choosing another direction for myself, and yes, I'm moving on. 2 cards which are saying that, moving on very successfully, I would say. I mean, once they made the decision that there was nothing emotionally satisfying here, the person who made that decision to move on is actually moving towards a lot of success, leaving a very troubled connection behind, which was only going backwards. After stopping this connection, which was cut off, I think, by this person to say, I don't trust you anymore, I don't believe in you anymore, I don't want a relationship with you anymore, this is not going to ever go into the direction that should go, So yes, whoever the single individual is the sweet one, I think, who's getting a lot of healing right now, could be getting a lot of blessings right now, which I think they are getting because they refuse to be juggled. Yeah, I don't want to be an option. I don't want to be juggled. Somebody blew up this connection because they recognized the red flags of it being toxic. Somebody made a huge judgment call to say, no second chances. No second chances. I'm not going to sit around in discontent and sadness waiting for an offer which will never come. So, Judgment in reverse, Spirit. Judgment in reverse. Somebody felt that the person broke their heart or broke promises, and maybe returned back to something else which created this burden. I don't know. There was a choice to be made between maybe two people, and one person here is choosing themselves. So, Four of Cups in reverse, Spirit. Four of Cups in reverse. What's the Four of Cups in reverse? Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Whoever the single person is, Nine of Pentacles, who could be right now very focused on their own selves, their own money, their own, looking good, feeling good, they kind of lost hope in this connection and said, you know what, I am going to be focusing on bettering my own life, and once I stabilize in my own life for me, I can be ready maybe for new love. That is somebody who says, no, I wasn't happy in this connection. I am going to now not give this a second and not go back and repeat the same mistake that I made in the past. In fact, I want to stay single, focus on myself, and move towards new love. And that's the reason I think the universe is going to be blessing this person with a lot. What's this Nine of Pentacles, Spirit? Nine of Pentacles. Yes, this Nine of Pentacles is going to be blessed with a lot of stuff. Maybe new love as well, because they had the strength to get unstuck from somebody who was blowing hot and cold, probably loved them but was love bombing them, was not opening up emotionally, maybe just trying to keep them stuck so that they could enter and exit whenever they wanted to. Somebody's seen the truth of this connection and is saying, no, I'm not going to accept anything less than a true commitment. I'm going to be focusing on my nines, my Nine of Cups and my Nine of Pentacles. This is like, I'm going to make all my own dreams and wishes come true by myself, for myself, and I'm not going to be pulled back into a connection which is going nowhere, right? So there's going to be new love coming for the single individual, and the universe is very proud of this person as well for taking such a strong judgment call. That's what I have for you. Till next time then, Virgo. Love and light. Take care. Namaste.